the more afraid you are, the closer you are to breaking through. This is true because when you're the most fearful to take action on your life, on the things that you feel like would be exciting for you to take action on, when you're at the peak of fear, that is the time to take that action. It's just the ego mind doing its best to get in the way of what it thinks or feels will make you unsafe. So it wants to get in the way of that. It's just wanting to protect you from yourself, protect you from your own decisions, because they're new. And because they're new, they are very scary, very intimidating, and you don't know exactly what to do with yourself. You have all these different fears that crop up within you. And because it's so new, you don't really know how to handle it. You don't really know what to do at the very beginning. And that's why it could seem so terrifying and scary. But when you are at that apex of fear and being afraid, I'm telling you, something amazing is on the other side of it. You are so close to that breakthrough that you've been wanting to have, that you've been afraid that you would never have. I'm actually here at my old high school, believe it or not. And on this field that I'm walking on right now is where I used to play football. And for me, football was very, very scary. It wasn't something that I was all that great at, but I played it because I had a lot of friends that played it and I didn't want to be left out. But here it is, an old memory of a small town kid. Go Pirates. And I decided to, from this small town with less than, at the time, 2,000 residents, very isolated. Even people in the state of Colorado at the time didn't know or have heard of this town. I went to New York City almost on a whim. I did 1 year of college studying musical theater at the time, and I decided to drop out and pursue acting, and I wanted to go to the place that I thought I could get the most momentum going, I could get the most experience and the best training possible. So I took that leap. And if you don't think that was scary or intimidating, well, you're wrong, because it was something completely outside of any reality that I thought could be possible. I'd never been to the city. I had no idea or expectation as to what it would be like, but I did it because I had a dream. And at that time, my dream was to become a successful and famous actor so that I could use my fame to help others, so that I can use my success to be a voice for others who don't have one, or who are looking to other people in the entertainment industry that aren't the best people to be looking at. I wanted to be that leader of example. And so that's what I did. It was the best thing that I knew how to do at the time. There was nothing else from my life experience that I thought would be possible to do other than pursue the art of acting. And so I did it. For 7 years, I lived in Manhattan, this small town mountain kid going to the big city. It was an amazing time. I made the best friends of my life. I had the best experiences of my life. So much inside me was brought to the surface. So many challenges, ups and downs, triumphs and tribulations, but they all shaped who I am today. It didn't work out, but it did, really. Because just because the acting is, for now, put to the side, it's not it's not something that is completely not possible for me to pursue again. But I'm gonna let it come. For now, I'm using everything that I learned in those experiences with you now, talking to you. Everything that I've learned, everything that I became, all came from me taking action on what was very fearful, very intimidating at the time. But you know what? When I got to New York City, it wasn't all that bad. It really wasn't. Not nearly as freaky or scary as I made it up to be in my head. Because it was so unfamiliar, I had all these expectations of what I thought it would be, and that's what produced the fear. And that is what I want to talk to you about today and pin in your mind, is that when you have expectations and insistences over what you think your life should look like, or what the end result should be from taking action on the thing that you're taking action on, your creative passion that you're wanting to finally jump into. When you have those expectations, a lot of the time your mind and your ego is going to run off into a state of fear, and it's going to come up with lots of different scenarios to scare you off the trail of being who you really want to be and doing what you really want to do. And so that is why I'm wanting to share this with you, is because it wasn't that scary. It wasn't all that intimidating. It wasn't that big of an adjustment period. I was capable of it. I mean, it was a huge adjustment, but it wasn't so terrible that I couldn't do anything about it, that I had no idea how to navigate it, or that I hated it so much that I couldn't do anything about what I was doing. So because of that led me to the realization that I'm speaking to you about today, that everything is on the other side of what you're most afraid to take action on right now. Because everything that you want and everything that you are is within that bubble of fear and terror that you have about your life and about the actions that you'll potentially take. So I just want to jump on here and tell you that and share that with you, that if you're going through something in your life and you're on the verge of finally expressing yourself authentically, finally taking action on that creative expression that you've been sitting on for years out of fear of judgment and scrutiny of others, out of fear of failure, out of fear of whatever, I'm telling you right now, take that action. Do it now. Do it now. Don't wait. There's no more fence sitting right now. The world needs your gift, your talents, your voice, your passion, and excitement to be expressed so that you can be a leader and example to others to do the same. The world we're living in is changing so rapidly and so quick that if you don't decide to finally be and do everything that you've wanted to be and do, you're just going to fall behind in the wakes of reality, in the wakes of life. And you're going to feel lost, and you're going to get depressed, and you're going to see others who are taking the action and getting everything that they want out of life. And you're going to be jealous, you're going to be envious, you're going to be mad at yourself, and it's just going to spiral you deeper down into a place where you really feel like you can't take action. I don't say these things to create fear in you. Not at all. No more fear needs to be than what is already possibly inside you. But I just want to give you a little kick, because that little kick is going to be what takes you to where you need to be. It's going to be that inspiration that maybe you never got from your parents or from your teachers or your friends or any of the people that you wish that you had it from in your life. So climb the stairs of life with me as I climb these old bleachers that I used to run all the time. To train for football, to train for everything, I'd run these bleachers like crazy. Anyways, everything that you are is on the other side of that fear. So don't be afraid to take that action, because it can actually be the thing that changes your life forever. You're ready enough. You've done enough. You're prepared. You have gone through enough. You have experienced enough. You are enough. You're worthy and deserving to do the things that light you up in life. So don't put it off any longer. And when you have that fear, when it comes up, lean into it. There's always a message behind it. And just ask yourself, what definitions do I have in place that are causing this fear? Because fear truly is that false evidence appearing real. So it is all an illusion of the mind. It is all about definitions that you have and beliefs that you have about yourself and about life and about your circumstances and about the thing that you want to take action on, that you're passionate about or excited about or interested in. There's definitions about all of that you have created, that you have put there, and that your ego has, out of love for you, kept you in that web of, just like a spider in its web. It's keeping you there because it's what you have taught it is safe. So teach your ego and teach yourself that being your authentic self unconditionally and acting on your passion and excitement unconditionally is what is the new safety. So I love you so much. I hope this resonates. Talk to me in the comments. Appreciate you. Subscribe, like this button, like this video, hit the like button if you enjoyed this, if you get value from this, and share it with somebody who you think would need it. But I'm talking to you right now. You need to hear this today, and I hope it helps. Take care.